Hello, my name is Steven Idahosa, and welcome you to the Web Analytics and Optimization Plan Critique for iTalent. First of all, I'd like to start with the good points of this plan, starting with the executive summary. The executive summary was clear, concise, and on point. The executive summary provided a good justifications for the plan, and the language used was appropriate for the intended audience. In the trend analysis, there was good use of bullet points to clarify the goals, the KPIs, the actionable items, as well as the challenges and the solutions. Also, in the trend analysis, there was effective use of graphics to illustrate the trends and the analyzed data. Also, the goals were clear and achievable with time frames and measurements that was consistent to the plan with the plan. Also, there was precise solutions were advanced for each of the challenges while analyzing the trends. However, this plan could use some suggested improvement, starting from in trend 1 to 4. The KPIs required some scale of measurement to ascertain progress towards the goal, i.e., for example, the time intervals or the degree of measurements to be able to ascertain if plans or efforts are trending towards goals accomplishment. Secondly, more emphasis was required on the call to action buttons to be tested. For example, if it was it the color or the text or the size of the call to action buttons that required testing. My recommendations first is to include all the call to action variations to be tested in the report. Like I said before, the call to action variations to be tested could include the color of the CTA buttons, the text, that is the wording of the CTA buttons, or the size of the CTA buttons. Then, secondly, is to ensure the use of measurable and quantifiable KPIs for effective goals assessment to be able to ascertain trends towards goals accomplishment. The following are some suggested tools for the implementation of this that can be used for the implementation of any optimization plan. The first is Google Ad Planner, now called Google Display Planner. The beauty of it is that the Google Ad Planner has been integrated with the AdWords tool. The AdWords tool provide ideas and estimates that can help businesses to plan a display network campaign that can be used to that can be added to the account or that can be downloaded. The display planner can generate ideas for all the ways that can be used to target the display network. Targeting ideas to are based on customers' interest or the design of the landing page. So therefore, the Google Ad Planner can be used to modify display advertising placement and view the statistics for each of the plan. Then the second one is the Google Content Experiments. The Google Content Experiment can be used to test the different variations of the landing page. The content experiment uses a somewhat different approach than the standard A/B and multivariate testing. The content experiment uses an A/B/N model because we're not just testing two versions of a page as in the A and B testing. We are not just testing various combinations of components on a single page as in multivariate testing. Instead, we are in this case testing multiple full versions of a single page, And with Google Experiment, it can be customized to test up to 10 full versions of a single page, and while each is delivered to users from a separate URL. So, therefore, the Google Content Experiment tool can be used to test various variations of the web page with different headlines and call to action buttons to determine which drives the most conversions. The third tool is the Alexa analytics. With Alexa analytics, the tool provides actionable analysis of keywords for competitive advantage. It can be used to benchmark businesses to know if they are winning audience and might share over their closest competitors. It can also be used to implement customized SEO and site recommendations to increase the value of their website. Also, it can be used to leverage competitive intelligence to expose your competition strategy and to identify their most valuable traffic sources. So basically, the Alexa tool can be used to identify which keywords drive more qualified visitors to your website. So, in my conclusions for this plan, from my point of view, this plan is comprehensive in scope with clear and implementable solutions. The plan requires a quick adjustment of those areas highlighted earlier, the areas that have to do with quantifiable KPIs, as well as the variations of the call to action buttons that requires testing. So, in my final conclusions, for iTalent to enjoy sustained and profitable growth, full implementation of this plan is required with constant review and testing of all the optimization strategies. Thank you and God bless.